Hey pastors, and youth leaders. This is Micah Herbster from Southland Christian Ministries. Today in this video, I want to show you how to use the group leader dashboard for our new registration software that we're implementing for Winter Retreat 2024, as well as our spring events 2025 and the summer events through 2025. We're learning this new software together, and so I hope it can answer some questions. So let's dive into Safari and show you around the website as well as the new registration software. Here we are on the southlandcamp.org website. We're going to go up to summer 2025 under camps and retreats and then hit teen camp. Once we do that, we'll scroll down to the registration tab. I realize there's a lot of information on here, but I want to draw your attention to this section where you see two buttons. There's the camper sponsor registration, and then to the right there is the group leader dashboard. To be clear, you are only creating one account, but then the credentials for that one account give you access as a youth leader to both the camper/sponsor registration as well as the group leader dashboard. To register yourself, your spouse, or your children, you'll want to go to the camper sponsor registration. That is where you personally, as a youth leader, youth sponsor, youth pastor, will sign yourself up for the week of camp. But then the group leader dashboard gives you the capability of reviewing everybody else who has signed up in your church group. When you click on the group leader dashboard, that'll take you to the third-party app, which will prompt you to type in your username and your password. Again, the same username and password that you've used to create your personal registration account. Here you'll be able to see your account information, your organization info, that would be your church group, have a place where you can make the payment for your group, and also display the form needs of your campers. We've set up the registration so that every camper that registers in your group will pay the $25 registration fee. But if you've given them your church code, which you can get from our camp office, when they go to put the church code in their registration system, that code will then insert their registration form under your church group and appear here on the group leader dashboard. The goal is then at some point you would pay the remaining balance of each camper that has registered in your group. Depending on how your church processes the payments, you'll either have to gather the funds from the parents, or if your church pays for all the registrations, then this would come right from the church. The most important thing to mention here is that you do have your own church registration code, and you distribute that to your additional youth sponsors as well as your campers and their families. Obviously, once you have more registrations come in for your church, this portal will begin to look a little bit different, and you'll have more options to manage your church group. Okay, I know that's a lot of new information for you, but hopefully it's helpful in the process. Remember, you just have to create one account for both portals. And so your registration account information will get you into the group leader portal as well. And if you're a new church just coming to Southland for the first time in the upcoming year, be sure to reach out to our office to get your church code that you can then share with your teenagers and youth leaders. And if you'll email info@southlandcamp.org or call the office anytime at 318-894-9154. Our camp secretary will be happy to help you get that code and make sure you're all set for registration at Southland Christian Ministries.